Everybody, my name is Old School Nerd, and Stained, yes, Stained. It is a band from the United States, I believe. Pretty big rock band for the last 20 years, known for powerful ballads. Okay, so my buddy Hinko was like, hey, did you know there was a new Stained? I was like, no, I did not. Because you want to do a reaction? I was like, sure. Now, Davosaurus Rex is also in chat. I'm filming this live on Twitch. And Davosaurus is like, hey, didn't the lead singer of Stained go country? Yeah, they all do. If you're in a rock band and you're the lead singer and you're a lead singer in a rock band in the US, eventually, at some point, you will go country. Hootie and the Blowfish, Stained, it just goes on and on and on and on. But here's the thing. Stained has been borderline country for about 10 years now. I mean, ever since It's Been a While, and then some of their other, you know, like they're the kings of rock ballads, right? Slow, purposeful rock ballads. And that is the wheelhouse of country music. And now country music is just as rock was 20 years ago, so it kind of fits. Also, if you're Stained, there's no rock radio anymore. It's gone. So if you want to be played on the radio in the US, country. So I guess it works. So it's kind of crossover. Stained can do both. Heartfelt songs, yeah. And according to Hinka and Davosaurus Rex and a few people already in here, they're like, this one is a tear jerker. It's a hard pull string, which is Stained. So there you go. All right, let's get into it. Just under 4 minutes long. Let's check it out. You know, this does remind me a lot of the video for Constance by Spirit Box, which I love. And during the Spirit Box video, talked about a grandmother, and it made me think of my grandmother. Although I cannot relate directly to the situation in this video like a lot of you can, Alzheimer's and dementia is a very serious thing that people deal with right now, all the time. And it's one of the most tragic things to experience because you lose people slowly. And not just the person, but who the person is and the memories you build with that person. So my father was killed by a drunk driver when he was 57, and my grandfather lived to be 101, and he, at 100, could remember things 90 years ago. And so I can't relate to this directly personally. However, when I see the video, it hurts my heart because you guys know Caroline, right? Caroline, my daughter, my youngest daughter, her mom's dad, her grandfather, my ex-stepdad, my ex-father-in-law, okay? He has severe dementia, early onset Alzheimer's. And he has medicine. It's not as bad as it used to be, but we know that everything he's lost, he's not getting back. And some days, you see in the video that there were days where he didn't know anybody. He had a bat ready to beat the nurse up because he didn't know who she was. He thought she broke into his house. See how that works? And then there are days where he remembers everything. See, I think the lesson is cherish every day. Because what'll happen is, in the video, the guy depicts where the days that his dad was having a good, lucid day, they were going through the picture books and his dad remembered everything. And then there were days when he was just completely gone. And then he looks, and then so you have to cherish the days because you don't know which days you're going to get and which ways you don't. And that should be a lesson, not just for those of us who have those who suffer from dementia and Alzheimer's and those things, but people in general. Here's the saddest part of this situation. He has a son. People are now realizing that there is an Alzheimer's gene. And there's a 50-50 chance that you could have been passed the gene that triggers Alzheimer's from parent to child. So this young man has lost his father and now remembers the cherished moment that he had with his dad. So every moment he spends with his son is not only important because he realizes how important those memories are, but what if he has the gene? So now the story doesn't end. So I don't know if anyone in Stained has a family member that suffered from one of these diseases that debilitates the person's memory and mind. But either way, it's a wonderful song. It's going to touch a lot of hearts, and that's the whole point. So great job. Hinka, thank you so much for sharing that. Hinka says, this one hit me hard. My grandmother got it a few years before she passed. Almost didn't recognize anyone at the end. Yeah, it's scary. I was fortunate. I mean, I wasn't fortunate that my father was killed by a drunk driver early in his life. So I missed that. But my grandfather was lucid to the day before. I mean, like literally the day before my grandfather passed away, he said, hey, I'm going to go to bed. I'm kind of tired. I'll see y'all tomorrow. After he had just talked about everything under the sun. So I was lucky in that respect. But to those people who suffer with that, I've seen Caroline come back from visiting her grandfather and just be shattered because he doesn't remember all the little things. And since she's only 14, there are no long-term memories. It's all short-term between her and him. So to her, equally devastating. So I get it. I really do. Great job, Staind, making this. That's what you do. Staind has put so many songs out that are, how many songs that Staind has made that are songs for funerals, songs for graduations, weddings, like event songs. I mean, all their songs are so lyrically powerful, and the way they deliver them is so beautiful. They become event music. So good events and events of sadness, but that's Staind. They're one of the best. All right, everybody. Thank you, Hinka, for requesting that one. And with that, we'll see you later. It's a really good song. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like. It really helps the channel grow. Also, if you want to subscribe, right there. Big thank you to all my Patreons out there. We appreciate everything you do. If you want more content like this video, check them out above. Remember, love one another, take care of each other. We're all stuck on this mud ball together. We'll see you later.